Congratulations!
Congratulations, class of 2020. We love you.
Congratulations!
Congratulations!
Congratulations, class of 2020. Love you.
Congratulations, class of 2020.
Congratulations.
Jeremiah 29:11 says that, "For I know the plans that I have for you, plans to give you hope in a future, plans to prosper you."
I'd like to say thank you and congratulations. This has been a weird transition for all of us, and I've been very pleased with my students that have gone the extra mile to learn how to get into class, do the assignments, showing up daily. I really appreciate it.
Felicitaciones, clase de 2020, deseando siempre lo mejor para ustedes.
Romans 12:12, rejoicing in hope, patient in tribulation, continuing steadfastly in prayer. That's what you guys have done. I've heard very few of you complain, even though there have been some really hard things. You've been prayerful. We've prayed together. I'm very proud of all of the work that all of you have done.
你好，你好. You guys did such a good job. This is the end of our school year. We all made it.
Class of 2020, I just wanted to say y'all have been amazing in distance learning, whether it be Marshall coming to class while fishing, Elise running the student council elections virtually. I'm just proud of y'all and for rolling with the punches and having such a positive attitude.
To our seniors that are getting ready to graduate and move on to bigger and better things, it's exciting for you, and I'm very proud of you. You've worked hard. We're going to miss seeing your faces around here.
Congratulations, seniors. Well done.
You've not only survived, but you've thrived through a very strange time in human history. You now have a new skill set of working online, working remotely. You're now more prepared for college and the working world.
Thank you, Northland students, and congratulations to the class of 2020. Woo!
Congratulations! You did it!
I know this wasn't easy, but we did it. We did it. It's done.
Continue to enjoy the rest of the year. Have a great time. Spend quality time with family, friends, and God.
Guys, I'm sorry that your season of high school is over like this. And I just want to say I wish you the best of luck. And to everybody as a whole, great job in this.
We're proud of you, and we wish you well. And again, congratulations.
Students, you're doing a great job with online school. Keep up the good work.
I will keep praying for you. God bless you. I will miss you.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, y'all.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone. My name's Jimena.
My name is Mallory, and I am a senior for those who don't know me.
My name is Sydney Reeves, and I've been at Northland for 15 years.
And I've been at Northland for about 10 years now, and I'm really excited to be sharing with you guys something that's really special to me.
This is one way to do senior chapel. You know, it's different, but just glad we're being able to do something.
Coming to you from my house.
Full disclosure, I've honestly been having a really difficult time recently with everything going on. We're living in a world that is just so full of chaos and uncertainty. However, we need to remember that this situation is so far out of our control. And while everything being canceled and changed may come as a shock to us, this is not coming as a shock to God in the slightest. And we need to know that while this is something we can't really control, we do have full control over how we're reacting to the situation and our response to it and the way that we're going to be coming out of this. My biggest goal in life is to try and find the joy in every single situation, and let me tell you, it is so hard at times for something as happy and fun as joy. It can be really difficult to make the choice to pursue joy every single day of your life. In Matthew 5:16, it says that in the same way we should let our light shine before men so they may see our good deeds and glorify our Father in heaven. And I think that there's something so beautiful in that verse because God has instilled a light inside of each and every one of us. It's not a light that comes from a light bulb or a flashlight. It's something that's inside of our hearts and our souls, and it comes when we make that choice to actively pursue God, to chase Him, to give our entire lives up to Him and know that our purpose is serving Him. And one of the easiest ways to do that, at least for me, is by trying to radiate joy and positivity in everything that you do, because Jesus wants all of His children to be a beacon of light in the world, especially now in a time when it's so full of darkness. It's up to us to be that light and shine it in the lives of others, and to actively pursue joy, to chase after it with everything in you and shine the light that Jesus blessed each and every single one of us blessed with, we're going to see a drastic change, not only within ourselves, but within the world around us.
Today, I'm going to be focusing on Isaiah 41:13, and it says, "For I, the Lord your God, hold your right hand. It is I who say to you, fear not, I am the one who helps you." And so the reason I chose this verse is because not only is it one of my favorites, but because it really speaks to every stage of life. As I'm sitting here just thinking, I really think life is filled with a bunch of phases. So we have elementary school to middle school, that's a huge step. Middle school to high school, we are just growing up, and then from high school to college, it's a weird but exciting time, and then from college to after that, we are just growing up in the real world. I got to Northland when I was in 6th grade. I was a quiet kid, I was a new kid, I didn't have that solid friend group. Middle school was just a really weird time for me. I saw the way my sister led, she was at Northland at the time, and I moved up to high school and I was like, I want to lead the way she led. And so I joined choir, student council, soccer, all of these things, and I got involved super quickly, and I would not change it for anything. And I'm the type of person who likes where I'm at, I'm comfortable, I don't like to get out of my comfort zone, but it says in the verse, it says, fear not, he will be with us every step of the way. So do not fear, he is with us. He wants us to push ourselves. He wants us to challenge ourselves. Join the team that you, in the back of your mind, you're like, maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't, you should do it. Join student council, join choir, join orchestra, do something and make an impact on other people. And it's not about the job title you take on, it's about the impact you have on other people, and for your relationship with God to look at from the beginning of the year to the end to see if you strengthened.
I'm sure we've all had a little extra free time in the last couple of weeks, and maybe we've been thinking about some things. I've been thinking about grit and perseverance. I know a lot of us are good students in Northland. We're not like not doing work, but we're doing work a lot of times and we're not thinking about it afterward. If we want to maximize grit and maximize perseverance, I think that means thinking about our work and putting more passion into everything we do and everything we work on. The Bible tells us to have grit in a lot of different places, and one spot that stands out to me is Luke 21:19. It says, stand firm and you will win life. When we know that we're looking toward the vision that we've already selected, we're standing firm in that, we'll win at the end of the day. So if we just keep grinding and we make our grit and our perseverance more consistent, I think that we'll be more successful and we'll get more out of what we're doing.
So to me, it's really important to be a man or a woman of good character. If you have good character, you have, to me, I think there's 5 traits that you have to have in order to be a man or woman of good character. Integrity, honesty, self-control, loyalty, and self-sacrifice. I think the most important one is self-sacrifice. It's not all about you. You got to give up your time, your happiness, whatever else it may be. I think it's important to live life in a way where others will see those traits inside of you. Be that person that people rely on. Be that person that other people love to be around. I don't waste a single breath or a single second. My goal for myself is to show those 5 traits day in and day out. I want every single person I come in contact with to feel like they have been loved and treated in a way that they deserve.
I'm going to be reading from the book of Matthew, chapter 6, verse 33, and it says, "But seek first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things will be given to you as well." I think this verse is absolutely wonderful because Jesus sets it up for us so perfectly. He tells us one thing. If we wholeheartedly seek him first, seek his kingdom, seek all the things that come from him above anything else, then all of these things will be given to us as well. But what are all these things? Well, high school is definitely the time where we learn a lot about ourselves. We learn about the things we like, the things we don't like, the sports we like to play, the people we like to hang out with, and our favorite school subjects. But On the other hand, high school is also the time where our worldly wants and desires are absolutely put on full display. We so deeply long for social satisfaction in our environment. We so deeply search for validation in our peers and our friends. We long to be known and seen and heard for who we are. And if people don't accept us for who we are, we completely change who we are and become someone else in hopes of being known and seen that way. And it's crazy how we search for these things in the world when we know that these things are temporary. The world is never going to satisfy us the way that we want it to. All of these things come from Jesus Christ. And I know that for a fact because it's what His Word says. He offers us all of these things that we so deeply want if we just simply follow Him, seek Him, strive to know Him. And it's obviously easier said than done, but Jesus wants us to strive to have that personal relationship. He wants us to work and establish our faith and the foundation that is Him and His Word. So I encourage all of you guys, elementary schoolers, middle schoolers, high schoolers, to put Him above anything else that you ever do, because He's going to supply you with that happiness, that satisfaction, that validation, the love that you so deeply want. And it's going to last a lifetime, and trust me, it is the most amazing thing that you are ever going to have and experience.
My sophomore year of high school, I was diagnosed with generalized anxiety disorder. I began taking medication every single day, and I still do. I am not embarrassed, I am not ashamed. I believe it is important to talk about your mental health so that those who are struggling feel safe and comfortable to speak out. I began struggling with anxiety at the beginning of my sophomore year, and it led to some pretty scary things. I started having panic attacks, I had trouble eating, I had trouble sleeping. Anxiety is a disease. Anxiety is not just being stressed out about schoolwork or worried about boys. It is a disease, and you can't control it. You don't know why, you just can't fix it yourself. So I didn't tell anybody that I was struggling. I kept it to myself. My grades dropped dramatically. I was sleeping during class. I had a terrible attitude. And I remember one day my favorite teacher, Mrs. Hobbs, she doesn't work at Northland anymore, but hi, Miss Hobbs, I love you so much, pulled me aside and told me that she had noticed I had been acting differently and was worried about me. And in that moment, I recognized that what I was facing, I was not meant to face alone. And that is where this bad boy comes in. This is the holy word, our fiercest weapon. I'm gonna share with y'all my favorite verse, like literally tattoo this on my forehead is my favorite verse. Psalm 73:26. My health may fail and my spirit may grow weak, but God remains my strength forever. Y'all, when we are weak, He is strong for us. You are so fiercely loved by Christ. And He has a hand extended out for you that He is just desperately waiting for you to grab. The enemy will throw things at us, and in life we will go through some tough times. And we do not have to battle it alone. We have the fiercest, most powerful fighter on our side. And yet we try to go through life alone, and we try to fix our problems by ourselves. But God says, nope, step out of the way. Let me put the enemy in his place. Let me fight this battle for you. And I just really hope this encourages y'all to do so, and just take that hand that He is extending out for you. He loves you so much. I cannot stress that enough. And I just really encourage y'all to let Him fight for you, because He can and He will.
And lastly, I just want to thank all my teachers and faculty members for everything that y'all have done for all the seniors all these years. We wouldn't be here without you guys. From the bottom of my heart, I do love all you guys. Can't thank you enough. So
I have been praying for each and every one of you. I hope you're all doing well, you're staying happy and healthy.
I love you, Northland. Mwah. Wreck 'em.
And I hope you'll have a great rest of your day.
Well, hey students, I was hoping we'd all be able to gather in this place and hear the great advice that we just heard from our seniors. But when I look around, I'm the only one here. That was not the plan. But we worship a God who does have a plan. Jesus in some of his last words to the disciples after his resurrection, said in Mark 16, for them to go into the world and preach the good news to all creation. So let's go to God in prayer. God, we pray for our Northland students as we are not able to commune and worship face to face, side by side. We are encouraged by the words of these seniors as they have been equipped at Northland to go into the world and to preach the good news. I pray that they, along with all of our students, can advance the gospel in our community and throughout the world. It is my prayer that they will come, and we will all come out of this pandemic and go into the world with a stronger and closer relationship with Christ. Lord, strengthen each and every one of these students to finish the school year strong and to be a light in the world. It is in your Son, Jesus' name, we all say, amen. Okay, students, I hope you were encouraged by the words you heard today to do your best and to make the most of your experiences. With our Screen-Free Friday coming up this Friday, find a way to be a light. Guys, you are loved by your teachers and the staff here at Northland. So make it a point to make today a great day. The choice is yours. See you, Cougs.